All right, so let's take a look to see what happened in the markets today, Tuesday, January 26th, and we're going to do this in 5 minutes or less. So stocks finished down today, turning lower in the last few minutes of the session. So let's take a look at the indices to see where they are closed. So as you can see, the Dow pretty much flat. It fell 0.07%, but for the Dow, it is the fourth straight loss. Now, looking at the S&P also closed down 0.1%, so pretty much flat here. And the Nasdaq actually today eked out a little bit of a gain. I mean, really just up almost 7%, 0.05. So not a whole lot, but the Nasdaq still on a winning streak. Now, if you take a look at a 5-minute chart of the Dow here, we see that trading today was pretty choppy. So this morning, this is where we opened. At first, we moved higher, then a little bit lower, then nowhere for most of the day, and then finally dumped into the close. And this is why the S&P and the Dow were a little bit lower, but pretty much, as you can see, this is where we closed yesterday. So we are at around the unchanged mark here. But there were some individual stocks that make big moves. Now, the first one here, we have another individual moving stocks with his tweets, and it is, yes, Elon Musk. So today, Elon Musk tweeted, "I kind of love Etsy." And here is what happened. So Etsy, shortly after this, shot up. It went higher, more than 8%, but then, you see, after all, couldn't held on to this gain, ended up closing down 2% at around 204. Now, another stock that was in the news today is Beyond Meat, BYND. It skyrocketed, closing up 17.7% after signing a deal with Pepsi. So the two said that they will work together to make snacks and beverages from plant-based protein. So Pepsi added 1.2%, so not a whole lot, but here definitely Beyond Meat, my gosh, up to 220 before settling here at 186. Now, another stock that jumped up like crazy today is, here we go, Workhorse. Yes, Workhorse up 30% today. Look at this. So why is this? Well, the stock closed up, what is it here, 30.2%, hit a new all-time high after President Biden signed a Buy America executive order yesterday. And so Biden said the federal government plans to replace its current fleet of vehicles with clean energy ones that are made in the US. And Workhorse is based in Ohio and makes clean vehicles, as you can see right here, so clean delivery vehicles. And this is why they popped up today. 30%. Wow. Well, and how can we talk about today's market without looking at GameStop? Now, I made a whole video on what is happening to this GME GameStop stock, and I'll link to it in the description. But take a look at this. Wow. It continued to be volatile. It jumped, as you can see, 92%. 92%. And this is just crazy. To, where we go here. Let me just zoom out a little bit because you gotta see this. I want to see if I can remove this, because in aftermarket trading, look at this. In aftermarket trading, it jumped another 35%, now trading above $200. So take a look at the video that I did on GameStop to say whether this is still a buy or a sell. So I'll link to it in the description. But let's talk about what's in store for the rest of the week. Well, this is where, first of all, earnings. So this week we will have earnings from Apple, Tesla, and Facebook, and all of them will be released tomorrow. Now, Microsoft and AMD reported earnings today after the bell, and right now, as I look at this, so this here is Microsoft, and Microsoft after reporting earnings is up 3.6%. Now, On the economic calendar, if you look ahead of what's happening besides, come on, the economics calendar. There we go. Okay, if you look at what's happening outside of earnings, so tomorrow we do have the FOMC statement that is being released. Now, I don't expect any surprises here, but let's see what they say. Well, this wraps up today's stock market news in 5 minutes or less. Took us 5 minutes and 20 seconds. Hope you're enjoying it. Keep in mind, trade what you see and not what you think, and I'll see you in the next video. Also, if you're enjoying these updates, make sure to subscribe to the channel and also hit the little notification bell. This way you get notified whenever I go live. I'll link to the GameStop video right now, so you can probably click on it right now, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.